So yeah, my name is Frank Nunez. I'm from Venezuela, originally from Venezuela. Actually, at the moment, I'm living in Ireland, and I'm a track cyclist. And yeah, I run two businesses. I run two vegan businesses related to food. And yeah, that's basically what I'm all about, like cycling and making food and selling vegan food.
Nice, man. And can you tell us a little bit more of some of the things you were struggling with the most before you joined Body HD Fitness and myself?
I really struggle about like keeping a consistency through my eating, like being consistent with not a diet, but I don't like calling it a diet, but mostly like knowing what I had to eat when I had to eat it. Like I actually work with food, and you would think, yeah, he's a chef, so he knows what to eat, and it's not like that. So I I struggle a lot with like getting ready through the weeks, buying the foods I actually needed to eat properly. So I always ended up eating whatever I was having around, like whatever was laying around, I would just eat it. And I would go every day like that. I would train, I would work, but I would eat really, really like badly.
What got you into this mindset of eating? Was it mostly because you knew you were a cyclist and a chef, that because you did a high endurance sport, you were able to eat whatever you want? I mean, what got you in this pattern of eating?
Kinda, yeah. I mean, I would say so. Yeah, I used to go to the gym same amount of time that I do now, like same days, 5 days a week. I cycle at least 2 days a week, and I work physically like 6 days a week. So I would think if I eat whatever I want and I keep active, that should do the trick. Like, but it's not like that. So I've been training on the track and on the gym for over 8 months, and even though I was getting stronger slightly, my body and my energy levels were like steady. I wasn't changing like much. So yeah, I knew that I needed to change that in order to improve my cycling, to improve my overall power on the bike. As a track cyclist, you need a lot of power. You need to be fast. So even though I was getting really strong in the gym, I wasn't getting stronger in the bike. And the heavier I am, the slower I am. So I kind of knew I needed to reduce my weight in order to be faster in the bike.
All right. And when did you get to that point where you're like, I need some professional help? Like, I'm not seeing improvements. I'm vegan. I'm eating all this food, but nothing's changing. Nothing's changing in my performance. Nothing's changing in my aesthetics. I mean, when did you got to that breaking point?
I think it was somewhere around finishing my track leg this year, because yeah, I've been training, I've been eating like what I thought I like it was healthy, but after seeing my results, I definitely knew I needed to do something about the food. I needed to fix that in order to improve like on the bike. So I said like, oh, I think it was at the end of November, which is kind of like a tricky month because a lot of people think about Christmas, holidays and stuff. So said like, doesn't matter when I start doing it. Like it could be yesterday, tomorrow, next year. If I really want to do it, I have to do it now. And especially now, which is harder because it's Christmas, you want to eat a lot of stuff. It's been really helpful for me to mentally grow, because it's not only about the food you eat, it's not only about the like aesthetics. Mentally you kind of like grow a lot, yet you understand a lot about food, and before taking that bite you're actually conscious about it. And being vegan for like 7 years, like there is this misunderstanding around like, oh, if you're vegan you must be healthy. But it's not like that. It's not like that. So as soon as I started the program, I mean, it was a week and I already noticed how fast and how different my body was looking by keeping the same levels of energy. And I mean, basically getting stronger every week, because every time I go to the gym, I just lift more weights than the week before. So that was really impressive as well. I was expecting to get a little bit weaker in order to lose that weight. So like maybe I'm not gonna be able to squat the same, but now I'm squatting way more than ever.
No, and that's great to hear, because I know when it came to your goals, and like you said, you wanted to be lighter on the bike, but at the same time, you wanted to improve your strength and your performance, right? Now, I know that you had to be in a caloric deficit to be able to do that. How much weight did you lose in X amount of time? Like, can you talk a little bit more on that, if that makes sense?
Yeah, I mean, I work in kilos. Like, I basically started somewhere around 73 kilos, and I'm now like under 72.
So like,
and it's actually crazy. Like, I wasn't expecting to get that light that soon, and it was from the first week. I mean, I could tell straight away that I was getting lighter, and I only weigh myself on the day I have to weigh myself, on Tuesdays. I don't check my weight every day. Like, I don't get obsessed over it. But yeah, definitely, like, I think the first week I dropped like 2 kilos, then I dropped like 2 more. There was a week that for some reason I didn't like go that low, but the following week it was like, I think it went from 67 kilos to 64. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I mean, being as active as I always been, like, so that's pretty much it. Like 10 kilos in 8 weeks.
Wow. And did you feel any lack of energy or fatigue throughout the diet? I mean, why not? Why didn't you? Like, most people you would think most people would get tired and be lethargic with low calories. I mean, why didn't you? Can you explain a little bit more on that?
No, I never felt like that, to be honest. Like, actually, the first week, the first month, I was struggling on my dinners to eat it all. So remember, there was rice, black beans, and edamames, and it was really substantial. Like, so at the end of the day, it was like, shit, it's a lot of food.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, no, I mean, if I would say the opposite. Like, when you choose the right foods, you actually, like, the volume is way bigger. So you might have to like take it slow and eat less, if you know what I mean. Like, I mean, I remember, yeah, that bowl I used to make with the cauliflower, rice, edamames, and black beans, that was a lot of food. So I never felt hungry, and I never felt like I needed energy or like I was lacking energy. Not at all. I mean, I wake up somewhere around 5 in the morning every day, and I go to sleep somewhere around 9:30, 10 every day, 6 days a week. I run 2 businesses. I go to the gym. I cycle. I walk 2 dogs. So, I mean, I'm as active as I can be, and I never felt I needed more energy. I was always good, always.
That's good to hear. And if someone was on the fence about joining the program, joining Body HC Fitness, talking to myself and the team, what would you tell that individual?
Oh, I would tell them, like, definitely go ahead. Don't do it for 8 weeks. I mean, I would definitely do it for 16 weeks, because it gives you enough time to learn, which is one of the main reasons I started doing this. It wasn't only because I wanted to get ripped or I wanted to be fit, but because I wanted to learn how to keep going in this path. Like, don't get me wrong, I love junk food. That's how I make my money. I mean, I literally have a junk food business and a vegan coffee shop. So that's the food I cook the most, and I really enjoy it. But I knew I needed to change that like knowledge to keep going where I want to go. And I'm not going to stop eating those burgers after this. I'm going to eat them, but I'm going to learn. And I know now, like I actually know how to balance and how to keep it logic. Like if you don't make, you have to make sense of it basically. And it's just finding that balance and understanding the foods. So I would say give it a go, and just try to be open-minded and learn. Because even though you might hear about so many other diets or whatever, if you're not open, if you're not like receptive, you're just gonna hit a wall. So just do whatever people are telling you to do, because I mean, if you knew, you wouldn't be asking for this information. You would have been asking for this help. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people think because they've been training for years or they've been doing this or that, it's like, no, just take a step back and let people guide you. Let the team guide you, and you're gonna get the results, definitely.
No doubt.
I wanted to write something to you because it's been like life-changing. Like other than learning and being faster on the bike and being healthier and stuff, mentally, when I see myself in the mirror, it's just I'm a different animal. Like it's just my confidence is like crazy now. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if you know what I mean. Like and that helps a lot in life with other stuff, not only with like, oh, I look ripped or I look really strong. No, but every morning knowing that I'm looking this good and I'm feeling this good, everything I do after that, like working out, working with people or whatever, it's just way easier. So yeah, I really want to thank you for teaching me and guiding me through this, because I really appreciate it. Like my mind just changed in 8 months, in 8 weeks, 2 months. I'm like, my mindset is just completely different. Like